not all actors work the same way. And that's the point. Some rely on instinct, some rely on technique, and some of us fall somewhere in between. Welcome back to Creative Struggles. I'm Najee, and today, you guessed it, I have another returning guest in the building. Yes, yes. We are going to be talking about the biggest question that us actors face. What kind of actor are you? Do you know what kind of actor you are? We are going to be talking about the different techniques, training styles, and a method that helps you connect to your character. More importantly, we're talking about how to find an approach that is authentic to you. But without further ado, my good people, please help me welcome again, Jerry. Come on in.
Yo,
Come
yo,
on
yo, yo, yo.
in. Is that tattoo new?
Nah, I'm bad at this. Yeah, so
You had long sleeve on the caramel. Yeah. That's what you had on. Yeah. How's it been going?
Yo, it's been going good, Been out here working, doing my day, Yeah.
Nice.
Same old, same old.
Okay. Well, same, but new stuff all the time.
That's right. It's a new day.
New day, new time. What's the song say? It's a new dawn. It's a new day.
I like that. That's a good one.
So I want to do a reflect segment. So as you guys know, this is not Jerry's first rodeo. So let's reflect on the last time you were here, which was episode 2, The Cost of Free.
Yeah.
So have you been doing anything for free recently?
No. I think those times have passed.
Feel it. What about favors for favors? I scratch your back, you scratch mine.
I don't know why that sounded dirty, but
Okay.
but no favors but favors.
Clearly, I'm talking about in the entertainment industry.
Right. No diddy. But no favors, favor. Not saying that I wouldn't.
Any updates? What about up running? I know you said off camera we was talking about it, but you did 8 miles.
Oh, yeah, yesterday, yeah. Oh, yeah, so I run often. Mostly every day I try to run. But right now I'm training for my third world major, which is Chicago, in October. So,
that's coming up.
Yes, it is. So that'll be my third world majors. Now they have 8 world majors, but the main 6 are important. So after that, I'll have 3 more that I have to do. So London, Tokyo, and Boston will be my last 3 I have to do. So yeah.
Nice. I feel like, didn't you say you did Belgium?
No, Berlin.
Berlin, okay.
Yeah.
It was something with a B.
Yeah, no, that was good. Yeah, I did Berlin last year in September with Harry Styles.
Yeah, okay. See, I wanted to say Belgium, but Belgium, Berlin,
Yeah, same thing. Yeah. It was a great city though.
Okay.
I love Berlin. Yeah.
Nice.
I would definitely go back. I don't have to necessarily run, but I'll definitely go back. Yeah.
Okay. So have you hit any milestones in terms of the most miles you ran thus far? What's the most you've done?
Man, I mean, marathons is 26.2 miles. So that's the most I've done. I have not gone past that yet.
Okay.
I'm thinking about doing maybe a 50 mile on one day, or even a 30 mile one day. But
so are they all just 26 miles, or are
marathons are 26.2. Then you got 10Ks, 5Ks, and stuff like that. Half marathons is half of 26.2, which is 13.1.
Okay.
So yeah, so that's how you know marathon. When you say marathon, it's 26.2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks for educating me on that, because I'm what's the number that y'all stop at? Y'all just running?
We just run it until we feel like we see.
Yeah, I think that's it. We're gonna call it.
If it was like that, I would call it way before 26.
Now there's gotta be that one person. I think we should do 10 more.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna be running with that person. Nah, it's all good. Like we trade for that stuff,
Mhm.
and it's actually therapeutic. It's like that's my meditation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's running. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember you said, you don't really listen to music.
I'm just in tune with like, the world, myself, my breathing, my
Yeah.
steps, because after a while, like music becomes like a distraction, like it becomes
Yeah.
noise.
I need the noise.
Yeah. At first, yeah, I start out like that. It gets me hype. And then
Mhm.
after a while, once you get in your rhythm and you
Mhm.
start thinking and,
Mhm. Oh,
reflecting.
you start with music though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, because 'cause
I'll
I'm
start
like,
with music.
"Man, I don't know if I can just start running and there's nothing." Like, I need
And I
something to
do that
start.
sometimes. Like sometimes I'm like forget my headphones or not even
Mhm.
bring my headphones and just be like, yo, it is what it is.
Yeah. You probably be running through them headphones because when I be going to the gym, like the sweat just be getting in the ear, and then it's like one don't really work like that. Then you gotta like knock it a couple of
Well,
times.
the new ones, this is not a promo, but the shocks, they not in your ear, so they like right next to your ear.
Mm.
So like they vibrate the bone right there. So
Mhm.
yeah, it's so you have more situational
Mhm.
awareness when you run it, and still pretty good with like as far as listening to music. So
Yeah. And they call it shocks.
yeah,
Oh,
shocks. Yeah,
I'm
so
gonna have to get me some of them.
yeah,
Hey, shocks, please,
yeah,
Jerry.
free promo. Like
He talked about the Hokers last time. What we doing?
tell
What
me,
we got going on?
hook me up.
Shocks, hocus. Come on. Let's get into the topic for today, which is what type of actor are you? Now, I already kind of touched on like first acting class experience, which was episode 6, The Room Where You Can't Hide. Check
Mhm.
that out. But I want to ask Jerry what his first acting class experience was like because, of course, everybody does not have the same experience.
Right.
So, back to you, Jerry.
Well, really, my first like acting class was in college. Yeah, I think it was in college. Yeah. Even though I've been in drama clubs and stuff
Mhm.
like that before that, but like my first actual acting class where we talked about like techniques and
Mhm.
stuff was in college, and it was I don't think I was really nervous, like, I think it was natural,
Mhm.
like, most people, like, when they get up, like, "Oh, I had to get used to, like, being in front of everybody
Yeah.
and doing monologues and stuff." No, it was kinda natural, what was weird was, like, the games, like, like, follow my hand and then, like, the word games and stuff
Mhm.
like that, but then you get used to it and then you kinda, like, understand why you doing this,
Yeah.
but, yeah, everything was kinda natural. Then Casey's class when we came out here, that's how we met.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
that was even better because I felt like I was even more comfortable,
Mhm.
black teacher too,
Yeah.
so he knew what was up. And he's from New York. So he kind of understood my accent and what kind of was geared towards me. So it was cool. I liked it. But yeah, most people have like a fear of like, just getting in front of people and
Mhm.
they have to work into that. And I never had that problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like your persona and your energy is always like fun and just
Mhm.
like you're very extrovert. You don't need like to warm up. You can just, all right, I'm ready. What's up? Like
Yeah.
let's do it. Me on the other hand, I gotta warm up. Like I need to sit and observe. I gotta watch. I need to just what are we doing? Let me read it a couple of times. Like it's
Right.
just a lot going through my head. So I need a minute. And like,
Yeah, I
I
get
might be
that.
quiet at first, but after a while I get to talk. I get to talk. So
Yeah, no, and I get that, and it's not like I'm not nervous, you
mhm.
know what I'm saying? Especially if we doing like a scene, like it's
Yeah.
not like I'm not nervous, but I don't know, like once they be like go, I'm like I'm a whole nother person,
Yeah.
like Sasha Fierce and Beyonce
Yeah.
or somebody, Jekyll and
she,
Hyde.
she ain't used that person in a long time.
I know, right?
Huh.
I don't know where that came from. I
Right.
was like, I don't know why I said that. Like,
Not you compare yourself to
I know I
Beyonce.
am not comparing myself to Beyonce. Like that's a weird comparison. It just came to my head.
Let's get into the grind report. So what's been the grind for the week?
This week? Yeah. Well, shoot, a lot of auditions. So still with commercial auditions,
Okay.
and I've been getting a lot lately.
Mhm.
Hopefully, I get a call back on one. But yeah, that's pretty much with this week. Yeah, I'm grateful for my
Mhm.
commercial agent because she's been busy lately. Like,
Nice.
which I'm like, hey, thanks.
Yeah.
Because commercials is how we pay the bill, the UCGs and all that
Mhm.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, so they've been paying the bills, but yeah, it's been cool. Recently, I just so they doing like a snowfall spinoff. Yeah,
Yeah. I
yeah,
can't wait to see that.
yeah. I was out. I was on there for a day.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
nice.
I was on there for a day. I wish it was a bigger role, but it was definitely
Hey.
cool. It was definitely cool,
Yeah.
and then seeing all the characters and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But I was like a rapper, and it's supposed to be like early '90s.
Mm.
So I mean, I had the hair for it. I looked like I had like a flat top and stuff. But
Okay.
yeah, nah, that was cool. So yeah, that was like the most recent thing that I did, and that was fun. That was right on the Sony lot, I
Mhm.
believe. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so that was fun. But yeah, same old, same old. We getting those auditions, we getting
Hey,
those self tapes in.
we getting
Yeah,
there now.
yeah.
'Cause they sure been coming my way. Like, "Go do
Yes,
that."
yes. Like, yo, it was due tomorrow. Like, it's due in 3 hours. Like,
Hey, well,
God
come on.
dang.
Yeah.
Now that's when I need the warm up.
Yeah. 'Cause hold on, I'm at work still.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta decompress from work. Now I gotta get ready in this mode to do this thing.
Mhm.
By that time, it's 1 a.m.
Mhm.
Yo, it happens all the time, yo. All the time.
Yeah. But we gotta get it done.
We gotta get it
We
done,
gotta get it
yo.
done.
And I always do. Like, I last time I fell asleep, I came home, I was so tired, I fell asleep, woke up in the middle of the night. I was like, I gotta do this one day. Like, which was due like at 11 a.m. and I had work the next day.
Oh,
Yeah, it
yeah.
was yeah, that week was hard.
That was a week.
Yeah, that was a week.
Yeah.
But yeah, we still doing it.
Yeah, hey, gotta do it. I'm gonna say my grind for the week. So I wanted to save it for my win is a win, but ah, fuck it. We're gonna say the grind for week because it actually happened this week. We're doing this in real time, people. So last Thursday, I got booked for UGC, and it was funny because I'm like, dang, like I haven't booked anything on backstage in a
Right?
long time. Like, is there something going on? So then I get a message from this creative director. It was like, we would like to book you. And at first I thought it was a scam. I don't know. Sometimes I just be thinking when they reach out to you first and you didn't
Right.
even apply, it's like, okay.
How you get this number?
But no, it was great. So it was basically like a game night, and we're playing all these new games
Okay.
that haven't come out yet. And it was so fun. 6 hours just playing games.
Nice.
And it was really fun.
Nice.
And I didn't even submit for it. So I'm like,
Is a guy
yeah,
good? Those are the best.
yeah, yeah. It's like, you noticed me and I didn't even know who you were
That's
at
right.
first. Appreciate you.
Gotta clap that up.
Yeah. And then Saturday,
Mhm.
I was on set for this film that I'm doing. It's like a superhero
Outta here.
alien type of
What?
film. So that's pretty cool. And we finished Saturday. So
Wow, that's a step next to Marvel. Like, yeah, you
hey,
almost there.
I had on this like this bodysuit and then
Uh-huh.
like some armor and stuff. It was pretty fun.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now that's great.
Yeah. It was fun.
Like you had a great week.
Yeah, it was a phenomenal week. I was feeling just like all warm and fuzzy because I literally have not booked in a long time.
Yeah.
The short film we've been working on that, so it's like
Okay. Okay. Okay.
but I haven't really booked anything in like a year. Like I'm like, man,
It be like that.
sheesh.
Yep. It
Come
be
on
like
now.
that.
And I booked that. I was like, okay, okay, I see what you're saying. Like I need to really be on it
Yeah, for sure.
and submitting, like, 'cause I don't really be getting on backstage like that. Like, normally, I be
Mhm.
getting on casting networks or
Right.
Actors Access,
Right. 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 So,
and I be forgetting about backstage.
yep.
No disrespect. It just be so many apps. It's
Yeah.
just like, okay, let me pick the 2 main
Yes, yes,
ones.
yeah. Yo, sometimes you gotta just like, really focus on, the main joints because I don't know. What is it? Casting Frontier? Like,
Yeah.
I be like, I don't know. no disrespect to Cat Frontier. They got me some work before,
Yeah.
but dang, like the site just be looking janky sometimes.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't wanna submit on here. It's just
Right.
something about it is just not user friendly.
Right.
We just gonna put
Right.
it that
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah.
user friendly.
Yeah. The interface is
Yeah.
yeah.
Y'all should probably work on that.
Yeah. Yeah. Update y'all stuff,
Yeah.
man.
Don't make it worse though. 'Cause
Yeah. Right. We were just talking about updates. All updates are not equal, right?
Yeah, some updates don't even need to happen.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. All right.
Y'all be breaking in and trying to fix it. Like, please leave it alone. But I want to get into breaking down different acting techniques. Now, I
Mhm,
know that there are a plethora of, acting techniques
mhm,
that people do. I picked out a couple. You
mhm,
can go ahead and insert yours that you have, but
mhm,
I'm gonna go with Meisner, Stanislavski, and method acting.
mhm.
What's yours?
As we've
Mhm.
been in class,
Yeah.
yeah, Uta Hagen.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I try to I always was interested in method acting,
Mhm.
but method acting can be dangerous. Like,
Yeah.
you really getting into the heart of, some deep, dark characters
Yeah.
sometimes. And, sometimes it's hard to get up out of there. You
Yeah.
might need a therapist after that. So,
Yeah.
yeah, like, so the closest I think it would be like Uta Hagen,
Mhm.
just to take real experiences
Yeah.
and draw those emotions from there.
Yeah.
So it's the closest to real in my opinion. So
Yeah.
without, going over the edge
Yeah.
like method.
Yeah. I do like Uda Hagen because obviously that
Mhm,
is what we learned. I have a
mhm.
whole book sitting
Right,
over
right.
on the shelf.
Yes.
But how do I say it? I like it, but I didn't quite understand it, like how to
Mm,
break down the scenes fully. Like I got
mm,
it, but I needed a little more help. So then I shifted over to Meisner
right,
and I was able to understand it a little bit more, which helped me. Like you're still finding the objectives,
right.
obstacles, all this other stuff, but adding an inner monologue
Mm.
with the lines.
I incorporate that
Mhm.
for sure. Just doing the homework like that.
Mhm.
I think that all stays the same kind of
Mhm.
like, but it's just different techniques of
Yeah.
like how I get those emotions.
Mhm.
But as far as lines and doing the homework, yeah,
Yeah.
I still do that type of stuff, Like what does this really mean? How does this
Mhm.
affect me? Like what would I do?
Yeah.
Things like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then yeah, I'm very loose with lines
Mm.
anyway. So so yeah, if it's some keywords like you said, like that needs to be in there, fine. I
Yeah.
remember that. But I'm very loose with lines. I
Mhm.
like to be like, this is me.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like I got the gist, throw the script away.
And that be the thing too, whether you learn all these techniques and
Hmm.
these 7 steps, 12 steps to really honing in and really figuring out the character and
Right,
knowing the
right, right, right.
line and all this great stuff. And then when it comes to the end, throw it away.
Yep,
Don't don't even remember what I said.
yep,
What? What?
yeah.
Huh? What are we doing?
Cause then you did the homework. Now it's in you.
Yeah.
You understand this character. It is within you now. Like,
Mhm.
yeah, now you don't have to like be so no technical about it. Now it's
Yeah.
just like, now you could be natural,
Mhm.
you know?
Well, at first when I heard it, I was like, "Wait, just forget what you said? Like, what you mean? We did all this work for nothing?"
For real. But it's never for nothing. It's
Yeah.
still within you.
Yeah. But I did go to a class where and this is how I was introduced to Meisner, because I've heard about it, but I'd never really like been in a class where they were actually that was the
Yeah.
main technique.
Yeah.
And it was just cool. We started out and it was we're taking deep breaths and just imagining we're in wherever we are in our head, like at the ocean or just beautiful. It was just like you really just really getting deep in and just imagination.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was just like, wow, I
Yeah.
didn't even think I could go that far
Yeah.
with it,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So that was when I was like, I think I like Meister. I
Yeah.
think I would incorporate it.
Yeah, like, it's a small aspect of Uda Hagen where it's
Mhm.
like, all right, I don't have an experience that I could draw from.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're gonna have to use imagination
Mhm.
sometimes, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? But yeah, I don't know. I just think like, it's more powerful when you like connect like from something like
Yeah.
really real.
That is what I do appreciate from Udon is you are taking those real experiences, like,
Hmm.
if your character has a brother that been on crack for 10 years and
Right.
you trying to get
Right.
them off of, the stuff. And if you had a brother in real life that
Yeah.
probably wasn't on that, but
Right.
doing something that they shouldn't be doing,
Right.
and
Right.
you're trying to like, "Hey, listen, like, you need to figure this out. Like,
Yeah.
mama been mad,
Right.
daddy mad too, we trying to help you out. You're doing stuff you ain't supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be in practice and you're not,
Right.
so it's like, okay, I have something to pull from it.
Yeah.
Like it's not the exact thing, but I do
Yeah.
have a situation with this
Right.
sibling where I can
Yeah.
connect it. Yeah.
And this, the feelings were similar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, and then,
Yeah.
as long as the stakes are as high as what it's calling for, yeah,
Yeah.
it works.
Yeah.
And sometimes you got to try different things, like,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that's the fun with acting,
Yeah.
just like playing around, being playful is like being a kid again, you
Yeah.
know?
'Cause there's really no right way, I feel like,
Mm.
in terms of, because we can all get the same script, and each time it's gonna be
Hmm.
different because we're not the same.
That's
So
right.
we
That's right.
are bringing different aspects to a character that we all know what the lines say, but how are we internalizing it and how are we, you
Right.
know, giving it back out?
That's right.
So
But
hey, yeah.
that's why I love Nicolas Cage. Like nobody's gonna like deliver a line like him. You gotta go high. So we just go low,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
But yeah, there's so many ways to give out like emotion,
Mhm.
and it depends on who you are and how you do it. Like,
Yeah,
it might be like, yo, this is great.
yeah.
Like, it's something I never seen before. It's something that
Mhm.
I can relate to.
Yeah,
So that's why we all different. That's why
yeah.
we all different people.
That is why. Because if we were all the same, oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll just be
Oh,
living in a black and white world.
yeah, very simulated.
Right.
Like the Truman Show.
Yeah, like the Truman Show.
Mhm.
What was the other movie where it was all black and white and then he was like color started coming in? I forgot what movie that was. It's escaping me. But yeah,
Hmm.
if y'all know that movie, say it in the comments.
Because I don't.
I think it was Tobey Maguire. So like it was in it. Yeah. But
Mm.
yeah, it was all gray and then specks of color started coming in. Like, when he started thinking different. Like he was, yeah.
Oh,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
that sounds like something I need to Google that to see
Yeah.
because that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah. I
Like
forgot
you
the
start to
name.
think about things differently and like the color pop up.
Yep, yep, and they be like, "Oh my gosh, like
Yeah.
like, look at you, you're in
Wow.
color now." Like,
I'm
yeah,
thinking
she's
different.
changing.
My
Yeah,
body different.
right.
See what it is?
Yeah.
Ah, man, that's funny. New York, stand up.
That's right, that's right. Go next, baby.
Speaking of, shout out to New York, shout out to the Knicks. It's only right that we shout them out because we have our good friend Jerry here from
That's
New
right,
York.
that's right, that's right.
Got
Brooklyn,
to
stand up.
stand up.
But yeah, I was trying to be out there. I
Mhm.
was definitely trying to be out there, before the parade. I
Mhm.
had my little buddy pass.
Yeah. Okay, so when you say a buddy pass,
Yeah.
like what are you referring to? Like to get on the plane?
Yeah, it's a standby ticket.
Oh, okay.
Obviously, don't shoot me down. Obviously, yes, I know that probably wasn't the right way to do it, but $800 the go round trip back home just to go to the parade was kind of crazy. Like,
Yeah, so
so I couldn't do that. So I was like, yo, look, I got some hookups. I can get
mhm.
a buddy pass and just hope for the best.
Yeah.
But no, all y'all non-New Yorkers want to be like, oh, I want to see how it is out there. I want to see how that Nick parade is gonna be, and it took up all the seats.
Yeah.
So I couldn't get out there. I mean, I've been a Nick fan. I mean, I was born and raised in Brooklyn.
Mhm.
Always a Nick fan. Just it's the New York thing,
Yeah. It's the
and
New York way.
it's 53 years since they won, and I miss that.
Yeah.
I missed that. Like I wasn't out there, watching the parties and out there in the streets, and I missed the whole parade when it was 2 million people. Like they just came back with the numbers. They said 2 million people.
Wow.
Now, when I looked at it, I was like, "Yo, that was kinda crowded." Like,
Yeah.
no, like,
Because New York is already crowded.
yeah, we already on top of each other, but that was I don't know, I would've been like, "Yo, man, get your hand out of my pocket."
Yeah. I don't think I could do a crowd that first of all, I've never even been to a parade in that sense of,
Right.
so I just feel like I would be so overwhelmed
Yeah, yeah,
with the
yeah.
amount of people. That's why I don't do parades. I don't do crowds. I don't do mash pits or whatever they
The
call
mosh pits,
mosh
yeah.
pits.
Yeah,
I barely do concerts apparently, because last time I've been to a concert was 2018, J. Cole, Summerfest,
oh, that's a good one.
Milwaukee,
That's a good one.
Wisconsin, if you don't know. But yeah, that's the last time I've been in something
Okay.
that's been crowded. And
Yeah.
it wasn't even crowded, it was a seat.
Yeah,
So
that's the better way to do it.
yeah, because I don't know, 2 million?
Yeah, 2,000,000 people. Yeah, and if you see the pictures, like, it looks like 2,000,000 people.
Yeah, wow. Well, I'm sure they got some good pictures in the sky.
They did, they
Okay,
did,
cause
they did.
I ain't seen it yet, but I'm sure it was great. Yeah, that's crazy. Like, no. And then, like, all of the cities are right next to each other. Staten
Yeah,
Island,
Queens,
Queens,
Manhattan,
Manhattan.
Bronx,
It's like, so all of those people are
Oh,
coming
yeah.
to, like,
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah,
it's a
yeah.
lot.
Everybody was represented.
That
The
is a
city was out there, plus more because people
yeah,
wanted to come out there
mhm.
from other places,
Yeah.
hey,
I feel like there should have been like if you not from here, then you shouldn't be able
Yeah,
to, you
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
I just think that I should get first come first served. Like, yo, like, are you from New York? I'm like,
Yeah.
no. I'm alright, yo.
Yeah.
This guy from New York needs to get on this
Yeah.
plane.
But then again, you don't have your New York
Driver's license
driver's
ain't nothing
license, the identification, none of that. So how would they even know?
because of how I talk. That's how. Yo, ain't no faking this. Like, yo, once they hear me talk, they gonna be like, yo, this dude,
He's
yeah,
definitely
yeah. I heard you. Enough
give that
said.
man a seat.
Enough said. Come on now. That-
Honestly, I feel like how you're feeling because back in 2022, the Bucks
Oh yeah,
won.
right.
And I'm like, I'm not even there. Dang.
See? Similar stuff,
So
man.
like I feel it because I was
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
I feel it.
Greek freak, yo.
Yeah.
He won that for y'all.
Yeah. Dang.
Dang.
Hey, I don't even bring it
So
up.
so he's there. So we both feeling the same stuff, This is kind of stuff that we need to draw from it and putting into our work,
Yeah. Hmm.
That disappointment.
Yep. Disappointed.
So you ain't gotta imagine that one.
Oh no, that's already in there. It's already in there.
Yes.
Real life
Good.
experience
Real
right
life
there.
experience, yo. The best way. The
Right.
best
Remember
way.
that time you ain't go to the championship?
And like, when did you ever feel great disappointment?
Like, let me think. But so let's talk about method acting though. I want to
Mhm.
get into that
Okay.
because there are people that still do method.
Oh yeah.
And yeah.
What's his name?
Um,
Christian Bale?
yep,
Yeah.
Marlon Brando,
Yeah.
Robert
I love
De-
Marlon Brando.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like there's quite a few people that take it there.
Yeah.
They take it to a
Yeah.
million.
Yeah. And I respect those people.
Yeah, for sure
Yeah.
because
Daniel Day-Lewis.
yeah, losing a substantial amount of weight or gaining a substantial amount of weight for a role,
Yep. Or
Shoot.
never dropping the character. Daniel Day-Lewis
Yeah.
was Lincoln going into all these stuff, Imagine that, yo. I mean, yo, that's amazing, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love everything about method acting. Like
Yeah.
growing up, like that was what I wanted to do, like
Mhm.
method acting. Because I just thought that was just like cool. Like just never drop a character, always being like I don't know if you've seen Jim Carrey when he played that comedian. He used to be this comedian from the show Taxi, and they did a documentary about him on set of doing that movie,
Mhm.
and he never dropped character. and it drove people crazy. Like people quit. Like people was like, "Yo, I can't take this guy."
Yeah.
Like because he's like doing pranks, he doing all this stuff.
Mhm.
But yeah, like that's the level of commitment that really like brings about great work. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the toughest people
Hmm.
you gotta be tough to do it. You can't because you don't break character. You
That's
can't
right.
break. You that character the whole time. That's why I feel like Lawrence Fishburne had to have been doing method acting playing Ike.
Wow.
Cause, cause so in that scene where they at the diner
Right.
and
Right.
with the cake,
Yeah. Yep. 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 Yep.
damn Frost, this some good ass cake. But no, when he had hit Vanessa Del Calloway's
Yeah. Right.
character, he hit her for real.
Yeah. I know. I heard that.
Knocked
Yeah.
the taste out of her mouth.
She's like, you ain't got to do it one time.
Right. But like imagine if like she broke character like that,
Yeah.
you know?
But that's a professional. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Those are professionals because stuff like that is gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna be surprised on set. But when you doing the work and you in that character
Mhm.
and they got the film rolling, like, yo, this is life right now.
Yeah.
This is what it is. So
Yeah.
and you're a professional, so you know better than to just like your job ain't to say cut.
Mhm.
Your job is just to keep on going
Yeah.
and be in that role and be
Mhm.
in that presence. So yeah, and shout outs to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love her too.
Definitely.
Still
Yeah.
looking good.
But no, it's just like, how do you even feel? Like, it's like, are you even realizing what you're doing
Mm,
in that moment? Like, not only Lawrence Fishburne, but, just people in general that are going the method acting route. It's like, do you know that you done got hooked on drugs for real?
yeah. Yo, it's really like channeling that energy. Like,
Yeah.
even Denzel and Malcolm X, I mean,
Mhm.
he started practicing Islam. He stopped eating pork and stuff
Mhm.
like that. Like he was going to the mosque. Like he was really like entrenched in this the character. Like
Yeah.
and he was Malcolm X. I mean, as you see, like if some people get tattoos of Malcolm X and it be Denzel. Like Denzel, bro.
Yeah, that ain't him.
But
Good acting though.
yeah, like yo, he's definitely one that that kind of like engulfs
Mhm.
that character. Like I've heard that when you on set with him, like he don't play.
Yeah.
I guess in Training Day, not Training Day. When he was the drug dealer, American
American
Gangster.
Gangster.
Yeah, American Gangster. Yeah, like Josh Brolin is like he was like, "Don't put your hands on me." Like yo,
So sweet. I'm putting cases on all you motherfuckers.
yeah, that was all, improv right
Yeah.
there. But that's what that's the beauty that happens when you put in that work and you really like engulfed in that character. So yeah, be like it's being, you're not
Yeah.
acting anymore, you just being. But it also is dangerous,
Yeah.
obviously, like Heath Ledger,
Mhm.
you there's some characters that I think that you should not go that deep in.
Yeah.
And even Lakeith Stansfield when he did Black Messiah,
Mhm.
like he had to go to therapy after that because he's playing a dude that betrayed one Fred Hampton,
Mhm.
and yeah, like that the real guy that he was playing, he killed himself. So like
Yeah.
if you channeling that energy, like,
Mhm.
shoot, like, you feel those feelings that he felt.
Yeah.
So you definitely got to get up out of that.
Yeah.
That's why I'm a big supporter of having a therapist on set, especially on,
Mhm. Especially when it's heavy,
yeah,
like
when
when
it's
the
really
project
heavy.
is super heavy.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, you're gonna need, you're gonna need that support,
Yeah,
like,
you need that
when you
guidance.
diving deep into stuff like
Mhm.
that. But yeah, I definitely respect method acting, but
Mhm.
yes, you have to be careful.
Yeah.
Definitely be careful. And it's always the most interesting type of people that do
Mhm.
it too. Like, like Marlon Brando. I mean, the real life Marlon Brando, he was already like, kind of weird guy.
Yeah.
But even though I love him, you know, but he was kind of a weird guy. And it's, everybody that, the great actors are troubled actors.
Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's it right there.
They got a lot to pull from. So
Mhm. Yeah. And I feel like being an actor, there is just so much you can pull from, especially from like personal experiences. There's always something that obviously it may not be the exact same thing that happened,
Right,
but there's always something to pull from
right.
and add layers to it
Yeah,
if it's not, all the way there,
yeah, like
you
Casey
know?
said, like, who else better than to, emulate, humans than humans,
Yeah.
like, you know?
Yeah.
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 Especially like, yeah, especially black humans that with black experiences
Mhm.
and stuff
Yeah.
like that, and American black experiences
Yeah.
too, which we need to get more of us,
Yeah, because I sure do be shocked when I see
Mhm.
this black character
Right, right, right.
and then all of a sudden, well, you're also the, oh,
Yeah,
you're British?
I really had to channel this American, like, I'm like, "What the
Huh?
yo, we out here. We trained too, we know how to do it too, and these are our experiences, like,
I
you
really,
playing 12 years a slave
I
or
really couldn't place that, but it was just so unique that I really had to go to the hood and figure out what I needed to do in that moment. Huh?
It's crazy because, like, like, it's way better, for us to play our own experiences
Yeah.
because it could be therapeutic, and
Mhm.
we could actually reach a level, a nuance these people probably can't reach,
Yeah.
like, it's like a breakthrough, like,
Mhm.
like, "Dang, yo, this is my grandmother went through this,
Yeah.
my father went through," like,
Mm.
but I digress.
I say with that, we need to go on over there.
Right, and start doing they stuff, right?
Yeah. Since it ain't no work there for them,
It must
maybe it
not
might it
be.
might be work there for the Americans.
Like, ain't no hate, ain't no hate, ain't no hate.
We
We
only
love
kid.
all y'all.
We only kid. But wait, I wanted to before I lose my train of thought. Have you seen the movie Crooklyn?
Yeah, for
Okay.
sure.
That is one of like my favorite movies. I've been watching that since I was a kid. I can recite the lines. One of my favorite movies. But it
Mhm.
just when the Knicks won, I just instantly thought of when I can't think of his name right now, but the older brother,
Mhm.
when he went to the Knicks game instead of going to his daddy recital.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And it just made me laugh because I remember he came in the door and was like, the Knicks won, they're world champions. But he felt bad because he didn't go to his
Right,
dad's,
right, 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 right.
recital. It's like, but the next one though, but it's like, damn, that movie was like a long time ago.
Yeah,
And the next one then. So like just
that'd be 73.
yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I love Crooklyn. That's a real black family and in a real black neighborhood.
Yeah.
I think that was Ben-Stuy in
Really?
Brooklyn, yeah.
So it wasn't cause like a lot of these places be dressed up and looking like
Well, it's supposed to be Ben-Stuy. I
okay.
believe it was really in Brooklyn, but,
Mm,
I could be mistaken, but yes,
yeah.
it's supposed to
Okay.
be in Brooklyn.
Yeah. Everybody that acted in that, phenomenal. I
Mhm.
feel like the
Yep.
ones that played the kids, they had to have been fighting for real. And I feel like
Alfred Woodard, yeah.
Alfred would yeah. I think she was cussing their ass out for real because they was bad.
And Delroy Lindo, yeah,
Yeah.
man, the
Yeah.
man,
Them phenomenal, phenomenal actors.
for
Oh
sure.
my gosh. But yeah, I just had to get that off real quick.
Yeah,
I'm like, wait,
for sure.
we gotta talk about Crooklyn. I wonder if Spike Lee still acknowledge it or not as much anymore because it was so long ago.
Right?
So it's more so of like yeah, but I got new stuff. Why you still watching? Why you still
Well,
on?
I hope not. I hope not. Yo, you gotta respect your own classics,
Yeah. No,
like
and I'm not talking about Spike Lee. I'm just saying in general, like
mhm,
I always think like if you mention like, what you feel like are classics to this person that has a whole resume worth of just phenomenal work, like would they ever be like, I mean, I have new stuff. Why you still on that?
that's crazy.
I would be like, dang, you must ain't like it that much. But at least I heard it from like a musician's perspective. And I was listening to like an interview with some rapper, but
Mhm.
I guess that suits.
Yeah,
Um
that music, I think that
yeah.
what happens, yeah.
But I feel like music, movies act like but why are you taking offense to me like just like, "I really love this movie that you did. I really love this song that you
Mhm.
made 10 years ago." Like, what you know?
Yeah, yeah, that's weird. That's
I don't
weird.
know.
You know,
That's
maybe like you said, like they really didn't love it that much.
yeah.
Yeah,
Or they hear about it so much that they got annoyed with it.
because nobody's talking about their new
New
stuff.
stuff, yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
That's one look.
When you
Yeah,
put it that way, it's okay. I get it. So I get both sides, I guess. But, some people, they see your new stuff, but they wanna go back and like, okay, where did they come from in a sense of like,
right. Of
what's
course.
their old
And how
stuff?
did they evolve?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
and
that's
grow.
that's what I do. Like if I come across somebody new that I've never seen before, but I like they work, it's like, oh, let me
Right,
see some more of their stuff,
right.
some of their older stuff, so I can get more familiar, with them. We just want to know more about you. Because I don't know if you this type of person, but when I'm done watching a movie or a show, I'm looking up everybody.
Yeah.
I'm looking up the cast. Are they married? Do they got kids? Is they mamas and daddies still living? Where do they live at? I'm trying to know them
I'm
for
like
real.
that. I'm like that.
I wanted to ask, what is some acting advice you got early on that stuck with you?
Wow. Yeah. Early on, just the regular stuff like be yourself and things like that. But I remember something Casey always just said, like, when you book for a role, like they wanted you, you
Mhm.
know? So in correlation to that, like, so you have to be yourself. Like you are enough. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So like some people think like, oh, I gotta do it this way, or I gotta do it that way. It's like, no, like
Mhm.
they wanted you for a reason because only you could do you,
Yeah.
you know? And that was something that always that stuck with me is like, I am enough.
Yeah.
Like what I bring to this character is not it is gonna be different than anybody else
Yeah.
gonna bring this character, like we said earlier. So why they picked me is because I'm uniquely me,
Yeah.
and that always stuck with me. So that actually gave me more confidence to keep going and
Mhm.
to do my thing, like and not try to be like anybody else,
Mhm.
and just do me,
Yeah.
because nobody could do me like me.
Hey, say that again.
Yeah, nobody could do me like me.
Okay.
That's right. So I think that's good advice. And yeah, and just being yourself,
Mhm.
because you are enough.
Yeah, you are definitely enough.
Yeah.
Don't try to be nobody else because being anyone else is not going to help you be you.
Yep. And sometimes in acting class they give you these scenes and then they be like, "Oh, don't watch the real scene of how they did it because you might emulate them and stuff." I never had that problem.
Mhm.
I always like I'll watch it and be like, "Oh, okay, that's one way to
Yeah,
do it."
yeah,
But I'm
yeah,
not him. I'm
yeah,
not him. I can't try to be him.
mhm,
So I always wanted to make things my own,
yeah,
So like how would I do this?
yeah,
Like what would this mean to me? Like,
mhm,
because obviously it's gonna be different for that person. So,
yeah,
like how would this affect me? Like how would I respond to that?
mhm,
Me as a person, and who I am. So, even though that you're playing a character, probably different circumstances than you, but it's still you doing it. So,
yeah,
you could put yourself in
mhm,
that, So
yeah.
yeah.
Do you, boo boo?
Do you exactly.
No, let's get into the hard part of training.
Okay. Here we
Mm.
go. Here we go.
Feeling behind,
Mm.
comparing yourself to others, or comparing yourself to other people in class, performance anxiety, overthinking,
Yep. Yep.
sames,
Yep. Yep.
the whole spiel.
Yeah. It all happens. All that happens. Yeah, it's
Uh-huh.
true.
Yeah. I think that I don't know, I feel like I've always had performance anxiety in terms of like just speaking in front of people. Like
Okay.
I've always been just scared to talk in front of people. Especially since I was a kid, it was just always something where it's like, man, like this is a lot of people and I have to talk. Mind you, the a lot of people was like 5.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
But to a kid, that's like a crowded room.
Yeah. Of course. Of course.
So as I've gotten older and realized like, people aren't watching you to fail. They're
Hmm.
watching you to see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So once I like started to figure that out, it's like, okay, they're not out to get me.
Right, right.
They don't want to laugh at me.
Right, it's not humiliation.
They actually are trying to understand and hear me out, and they want to hear what I have to say.
That's right.
Now, if I mess up, then, that's on me.
Judgments.
Now they gonna get to judge it.
Yeah.
But no, I look at it from a different perspective of, well, they're not laughing at me. They're not
That's right.
trying to laugh at me. They're not trying to do anything to me. They're there to support.
Yeah, especially when you with like-minded people,
Yeah.
we all doing the same things,
Mhm.
like, so unless they just hate us, like, nobody's really, like, trying to look down on you or try to
Yeah.
think that, that they want you to do bad. But there is, like, some kinda competition, like, like, with the comparisons in
Mhm.
class, and just being like, "Damn, I killed it, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, he killed it,
That
damn."
boy good.
Or, like, sometimes even me, I used to look and be like, "Damn, that was a good fucking roll. I would
Yeah.
I'll kill that shit better,
Yeah.
I do that shit better." But I think all that stuff is healthy, like, that
Yeah.
that is part of the game, like, if
Mhm.
if you really, like, into your craft and loving, like, this work, like,
Mhm.
yeah, you gotta do that stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I remember somebody said, if you're not, like, jealous, like, just a little bit, of like, "Damn, like, ah, man," like, that you ain't really in it. Like,
Mhm.
your heart ain't really in it. And I'm not saying, like, hating and,
Yeah.
be sabotaging people, but, like, you gotta feel something, man, those
Yeah.
emotions are known. Yeah, nah, I don't think you love it like that. Like, you gotta feel something, you
Mhm.
know? But yeah, I never had the performance anxiety. Not that I say I never did,
Mhm.
but it's not that common. Like I'll get up there and do whatever. Like,
Yeah.
what I mean? Even if I'm up there, I mean, even when I was in class, like,
Yeah.
oh, but like real, like in school,
Mhm.
like they'd be like, "Hey, you got that oral report?" And I wouldn't. I got A's on blank papers, like up there, like
That's
just
crazy.
they talking about like, "Oh, you done improv?" Yeah, improv was my life. Just up there, and I've done that plenty of times.
That is a skill.
Yeah,
So, but that means though you had to have been paying attention.
yeah, oh yeah, yeah. I
Like
just didn't do the homework. That is true. Yeah, always been a class clown, always
Mhm.
been disruptive in class and
Mhm.
stuff. But it took a while. Like in high school, that's when they really was like, you know what? You're not a bad student.
Yeah.
you
You
know,
just talk too much.
Yeah, maybe you're bored. Maybe we not challenge you enough. But
Mhm.
yeah, so in high school they actually rewarded that by saying like you don't have to come to class. you know, you don't have to come to class. Or let's get you in a leadership role.
Mm.
So that always helped. And then I always had to like speak or do like oratorical contests and
Yeah.
stuff, doing speeches. I was a speech and debate. So a lot of stuff on me talking and like, being off the cuff and just like, dang, I ain't think about that point. Like I'm in speech debate. Like I ain't think about that point. What can I say right now?
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, just being quick on my feet.
Yeah.
It's a life skill.
You're quick on your feet. I like that.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that. I like that.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Cool.
Mm,
Yeah. The comparison trap too,
yeah.
because like you said, if you not somewhat like
Yeah, 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 yeah.
feeling
You
it,
feeling the way it's
you
something. Come
know,
on.
then it's like, ah,
Yeah.
you know? But, like, I don't like you said, it's not like, "I hope they crash and burn," like,
Right.
no,
Right.
it's nothing like that. It's more so of, like, when I see people on, like, Instagram, like, people
Right.
I know, it's
Right.
like,
Right. Right.
"Yeah, like, that's nice," like, "Damn, she got that," like, "Damn, like, I need to figure out how to get that too," like, I
Yeah, of course,
"Yeah, I
of
need to be on
course.
that, I need,
People
like."
light a fire under you, like,
Mhm.
when you see stuff like,
Yeah.
"Damn, like, yo, what am I doing? How can I get to this level?" Like,
Yeah.
yeah, like, those are the things that's gonna push you forward, you know
Mhm.
what I mean? If it's not, like, motivating you or doing anything emotionally to you, then, like,
Yeah.
what's the point?
It's definitely motivation because it's like, well,
Yeah.
I'm getting that. Like
Right.
that's me next. Like I'm next for sure.
And you said, like, overthinking scenes, that definitely
Yeah.
happens. More people do that than others,
Mhm.
like, but Yeah, it could get there. I was just watching, what's that, Wonder Man, and he talked himself right out of the role because he just kept on like, "Oh, but will he do that?" Like,
Mhm.
"But would he be looking at this type of thing?" Like, and it's like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
you doing too much, bruh."
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta go. But, feedback and really, like, being involved in your character is cool,
Mhm.
but sometimes, like, reel it back a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
you ain't gotta think so hard
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah, 'cause I do tend to overthink, but not, like,
Mhm.
to the point where I done talk myself out the job. I'm
You're
shutting the
right,
hell up.
right,
"Shut up.
right, right, right.
You need this money now. What you doing?
No.
Ask a couple of questions, and I'll be done."
Right, right, and it's good to think, because sometimes we like, well, why would he do that?
Yeah.
Like, and it's good to think, but like when you start going into like,
Mhm.
it's just getting too
Getting
much,
to
and
yeah.
you're not even doing the work anymore. Like, then
Yeah.
it's like, all right,
Like,
man,
"Alright, let's go ahead and hang it up."
yeah. I was just looking at this what was it? It was an old gangster film where they used to be like Deuce. I forgot I forgot what it was called. Oh, dang! I don't know why I can't remember it, but he was talking about because it was a gangster film, and he
Mhm.
was talking about like at the end he was supposed to kill the bad guy, the
Mhm.
character, which was another black man. He was like, "Yo, I'm not doing black on black violence,
Yeah.
right?" And he was like, "Yo, we gotta think of another way to do this." He was like, "Well, I have a gun to you. How you gonna get the gun out of
Mhm.
my hand?" He was like, they was trying to improv, they was trying to work it out, but he was like, "You know what? Let's just do it." And he ended up giving like an amazing speech about Black lives and that's
Mhm.
my son and I want to give him something that we both didn't have, which was a father,
Mhm.
and then he ended up like just talking to, appealing to his heart. Like
Yeah.
that's what got the gun down. And he said like everybody on set was just crying and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So yeah, like I don't know, things like that make me. It was called South Central. That's what it is. South
Oh.
Central.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Remember at the end, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, like sometimes you do have to like you could make changes, and I
Mhm.
don't know if this is like really overthinking, but like you have the power to be like, you know what, like I don't see my character doing that, or I just don't feel comfortable doing something
Mhm.
like that. So it's a lot of stuff that comes into training like that. Can seem hard
Yeah.
and stuff, but it all works out at the end once you like really doing the work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't second guess yourself.
Right. Don't second guess yourself like,
Don't
yo,
third, fourth, fifth yourself.
right. Be true to yourself. That's really what it is. Be true to yourself and trust yourself,
Mhm.
and then like once you do that and you build that confidence of just being you, like I think, the training gets a little easier.
Yeah.
Even though it's all hard because it's work.
Yeah.
But it gets a little easier when you trust yourself
Mhm.
and your understanding of what it is. You know
Yeah.
that's probably the hardest part is like really understanding. Like
Yeah.
but once you get that
Once you really get it,
yep,
you got it,
yep,
and you
yep,
good.
and it sometimes it takes time. Like
Yeah.
I've done roles where I kept doing it one way, and then I kept thinking I'm like, wait a minute,
Mhm.
he should he just did this. Like I should do it
Yep.
this way. Oh my gosh, like, it just realized that that's because while doing it, I'm feeling it, and I'm
Yeah.
like, "Wait a minute, I'm feeling this way."
Mhm.
Like, you know what I mean? Why am I so committed with one way I'm doing it? You should just let it flow,
Yeah.
let it flow, just do it,
Yeah.
don't be rigid,
Mhm.
be fluid, be water, my friends.
Yeah. Let it flow.
Right. I know we all over the place with the training, but yes, but these are the hard parts
Yeah.
of training. Like,
Yeah.
like it's so much to talk about and everybody has like their thing and
Mhm.
what they think but it's no right or wrong way.
Yeah.
It's just
It's
whatever
really not.
works. Yeah.
Yeah. It's whatever works for you, and
That's right.
I think that's what really matters. Like, you can shoot study all the techniques,
Yep.
but if you find one or two,
Yeah.
you can merge them together, and if that works for you, it works. Like me, I merge some together
Mm.
because I just feel like, okay, this is great, but I need a little bit more,
Right.
you know?
Right.
And I think that's okay to do because again, there's really no like wrong technique in a sense because they're all pretty much saying the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Really, but it's just different ways and a different in
To
different
get there, yeah,
steps.
it's
Yeah.
all different roads to get to the same
Mhm.
destination,
Yeah.
As long as you get to that destination, like, however have you,
Yeah.
like, you're doing it right,
Yeah.
you
But
know?
you gotta get there.
You gotta get
You
there,
gotta get there. Yeah.
you gotta get there, that's all. Don't matter how you drive, just get up in there.
Moving on to
Yep,
a win is a win.
okay.
So, any wins coming up?
Other than the next one.
That is a win, so that could be your win.
Yo, I'm gonna be on Nick High for a while, and you know what? My Jalen Brunson jersey is in the mail. It's almost here.
I'm gonna need me a Josh Hart one.
Yo, that's a good one.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
because of what I said earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
support.
Right. No. Yeah. Yeah. I already know. I already know. You knew. Yeah.
um.
No, but yeah, like I said earlier, my winning is just staying busy and
Mhm.
like we was talking about this, like just staying on top of this stuff,
Yeah.
Like I think like life gets in the way a
Mhm.
lot.
Yeah.
We working a lot. It's not enough.
Jesus.
Yeah, no, not enough time in the day. But we have to remember why we here, what we doing, and whatever extra time that you have, like you have to be like really be on that stuff. So I get way more stuff when I self submit.
Yeah.
Like shout out to my agent. She does a great job, but I do think I get a lot of stuff when I
Mhm.
self submit.
Yeah.
And it's fulfilling to me too.
Mhm.
Like I feel like I feel like I've done something. I
Yeah.
feel
Like I
productive.
did that. I
Yeah,
booked that for
you know,
myself. Yeah.
yeah, because
Yeah.
a lot of the UCGs commercials, all that stuff, like was on me.
Mhm.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But again, shout out to my agent. She
Mhm.
does give me a lot,
Hey.
especially lately. But I don't know, like the ones that I like the snowfall thing, like I did that myself. I seen it and they came right back.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, this is great.
Yeah. Hey. I feel like if I feel like the way I do it, if I
Mm.
see it, I'm going to submit to it,
Yeah, yeah.
because why am I respect, of course. Why am I waiting for you when I literally
Nah, for
I
sure.
see it
For
and you
sure.
didn't send it to me yet?
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. For
I'm
sure.
submitting.
Sure, for sure, for sure. Like, yeah, it almost feels like, yo, I'm not doing my part.
Yeah.
Like, so I feel accomplished and I feel good
Mhm.
about myself. So when those days go by when I just like did like 10 hours,
Yeah.
at work, and then I come back and don't do anything for myself, like, yeah, I feel defeated. Like,
Yeah.
so I mean, just always keeping that mindset of
Mhm.
like, yo, this is what I'm supposed to be
Yeah.
doing. This is what I'm here for.
Yeah.
So yeah, and that'll be that win,
Mhm.
you know?
I know that's right.
Yeah.
Well, my win, I already said it in
Mhm.
the grind report, but
That's right.
I was on set twice this week. That is a phenomenal win. Praise Jesus.
Yes,
Mm.
that's great.
So yeah, that's my win. Yeah, that's the win.
You gotta love those seasons,
Yeah.
yo. Be grateful for those seasons where you just
Mhm.
like, you get in the back to back
Yeah.
and, everything is just working out
Mhm.
because there's some seasons where it's dry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So you gotta be grateful.
Definitely, definitely grateful. Yes, 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 yes. Any advice for creatives? Any more advice that you didn't
I know,
give
right?
before?
Yeah, I be dropping some jewels, right?
Yeah.
I think the overall thing is, confidence in yourself and, being yourself and
Mhm.
trusting yourself because I think that's the key in like, training, is really trusting yourself and trusting that you are enough,
Yeah.
for this. Like you can do this. Like there's a time where I played a detective and I never would have thought I'd be a
Yeah,
detective,
I remember
right?
you telling
Like,
me that.
yeah, exactly. So like never pigeonhole yourself,
Mhm.
So, go out for everything. Like you don't see yourself as a scientist, like, yo, like actually try,
Mhm.
try. Put yourself out there, do new things,
Yep.
and just trust yourself. You could be anything. You could do anything.
Mhm. Yeah. That's a song.
I know, right? I know I can't be what I wanna be.
Yeah.
I work hard at it. It's a fact, yeah. They don't say it for nothing.
Mhm. The kids singing it. Now you know you could do
You know, yo, just welcome growth and be confident,
Mhm.
like Kanye. You see that? I talked about this before. You seen that documentary what his friend did? Like he was delusional. That's what it is, yo. Be delusional, yo. Be delusional, my friends. Like it's okay. Sometimes it's crazy, but look, be delusional about what you want. Like already be like, yo, I am a star. I am
Mhm.
that dude. You know what I mean? To people who have like, people it's gonna get on people's nerves because they're gonna be like, yo, he's so confident about himself.
Yeah.
Like he knows what he wants. Like,
Mhm.
and if you know what you want, you know what you want to do, like be delusional, yo. Be delusional. Because you speak it into existence.
Mhm.
Like it don't get any better than that, So the confidence, trust yourself,
Mhm.
and be delusional. That's my advice.
Yeah. Be delusional, folks.
But it's true, yo. That's the only way. You know what I mean? Like you gotta really trust that you're gonna make it there.
Mhm.
And then that this is who you're gonna be. So you might as well be that right now.
Yeah. You heard it here, folks.
But like Jerry told me to be delusional.
Be delusional at your own risk.
Right. Right. Yeah. I don't blame me for anything, okay? I ain't say you could fly. But you said be delusional. That's my dream.
Like, all right, let's reel it in.
Don't jump off that cliff. Don't say I told you to do that.
Shoot, you better make sure it's a shoot trampoline under there. You can jump back up.
Something. Don't put it on me.
Moving on
Yeah.
to pick a struggle. Now you are familiar with this game,
Yeah.
Jerry, so no need for the introduction.
That's hilarious.
All right. Would you rather have emotional memory or imagination?
Dang, that's hard. I mean, I think what works best is emotional memory, but
Mhm.
then that means I have to go through some kind of struggle, some kind of stuff. I do say that trouble people do make the best actors. I don't want to wish anything on me, but yeah, emotional memory, man. Damn,
Uh,
that sounds bad.
would you rather trust your instincts or trust your training?
Mm. That's that. I mean, this whole podcast, I've been saying one thing. So,
Mhm.
like, yes, I want to trust my instincts. Like, yes, the training is there.
Mhm.
Once you go through the training is there. So, I think it's like embedded with your instincts.
Mhm.
So, yeah, but your instincts is always going to take you way further. So I want to trust my instincts because that's what makes me who I am.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Would you rather have one amazing role or 10 solid roles?
Wow. Now, amazing is like, like
Top tier.
legendary. Like, it's,
Probably gonna get an Oscar.
yeah, give me that one. Give
Mhm.
me that one, man. Like that. And it's not even about like the accolades. It's about like being fulfilling to
Mhm.
me,
Yeah.
yo, if I was Denzel and with Malcolm X and that was the only thing I did, like,
Yeah.
and people will always remember me for that and it changed people's lives
Mhm.
and I'm satisfied with it, and I'm so proud of it, like that you could actually talk about it, even though I did it 10 years ago, and I'm still proud of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's yeah. As long as it's inspiring people and I'm happy about it, yeah, I think that one role is enough. Yeah,
Okay.
and with the Oscar or not, you got the Oscar of the streets. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? The people.
Um, would you rather book the job or love the work?
He said, "What do you mean by love the work? Like love the work that you did, or?"
Love acting without booking.
Mm, sheesh. I mean, I love to act, but I would love the book too. I don't want to be like I mean, we all struggle at actors, but I
Mhm.
don't want to like say I want to be a struggler just because I love acting. Like,
Mhm.
what am I doing? Like, am I just acting on stage all day? Like, nah, I think I want a book,
Yeah.
because that is the final outcome of your work,
Yeah.
Like. somebody is resonating to somebody,
Mhm.
is affecting somebody. So like, yeah, like let me book that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to just be out here in the streets like "2B," and they be like, "That boy good." All right, go about your business. Like, nah, I want it to mean something. I wanted to reach way more people and
Mhm.
affect lives. So yeah, I definitely want to book.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Felt that.
yeah, yeah. We want to book that. Yeah. I try to be all humble with everything else, but I was like, yeah, nah.
Yeah.
It's I'm humble and honest,
Mhm.
so it's all true.
Tell the good people where they can find you. If we already know where we can find Jerry, but for the ones that don't know and did not watch his last episode, episode 2, The Cost of Brave, check on that.
That was a good one.
It was a great one. Check on that. But we are still going to have you say where they could find you because we might have some newcomers,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
that only watch this one. So we're going to go ahead and let you speak on that.
Well, I'm Jerry Davis. You can find me on Instagram at Azulay. That's ASULAY. Go see my work. Holla at me. I'm right here in Hollywood. Originally from Brooklyn, New York. Go Knicks. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but yeah, you can holla at me there. TikTok, the one and only Azulay. If you on TikTok, but Instagram is where I like to be.
Mm.
Yeah.
You heard it here second, folks. Because, people don't hear it. But y'all get the
Right,
point.
right,
Uh,
right. I like that.
but that is all for today, my good people. Please like, comment, subscribe, leave a review, send an email. Do what you can. Please. And that is all, folks. We'll see you next week.
Peace.
Bye.